Hi, this is Shar and her friends. I am so excited. It has been absolutely wonderful. We have a demonstration on me today. I'm excited. But first we have to start it with what? Something to make you say, and here he is, Rod.
Did you ever hear about the two guys that were in the locker room at the gym? One guy looked over at his buddy. He looks down. He says, "Since when did you start wearing ladies' underwear?" He says, "Ever since my wife found them in the back seat of my car."
or in the glove compartment.
So that being said, we're gonna go right into what we got here with Magnet Max.
Max, that's Magnet Max, not Mike, because you know I keep saying Mike. Okay, it's Magnet Max.
Okay, so let's have some more fun. I want to mention the author of a book. Her name is Hulda Clark, and that's spelled Hulda, Clark. And she was a research person, PhD, worked for the government. She found out in the medical field, she found out through some particular means by accident how to address different kinds of viruses, parasites, and bacteria that live in our body. And she didn't want to patent anything. She wanted to share this information with the public so the public could know about it. Now, she's written 3 books, one of which is titled, I was just looking for it, couldn't find it, but it's titled A Cure for All Diseases. And she's written 2 other books, A Cure for All Cancer, and a second book, I believe it's A Cure for Ovarian Cancer. Her approach is very simple and it's very effective. I believe in her 100%. And so I'll tell you what she has to say. First of all, the cancer, we'll talk about cancer, we'll just talk about all diseases. They're created by the toxins that we're having in our system. Basically everything you buy at the grocery store is chemical stuff. You need to eat naturally as much as you can, preferably organic. Because our body doesn't know how to assimilate some of this crap that isn't even food. For example, if you use a microwave food to cook your food with, throw the damn thing out. I mean, period. Because, I'll tell you why, there were 12 people who followed an Oriental health food diet, very healthy people. And they agreed to be tested by eating microwave food for 6 weeks. And they were paid a lot of money to do that. And after 6 weeks, all of them were sick. They kept testing their blood as the weeks went on, and it showed that this food from the microwave is so unorganic that it changed the chemistry of their blood. And when you change the chemistry of your blood, your life source of health, I mean, you're going to screw yourself up. So if you wanted to follow up on this information, you can go on the website, The Hazards of Microwave Cooking, and find out all about it. It's a 12-page report. That's one thing that you need to really stay away from. Throw the damn thing out. I mean, if you're concerned about your health and the health of your, don't use it at all. Go back to the old way of cooking. The other thing that I need to mention in Hulda Clark's book, and that is that once you've tried to eliminate all the crappy food that you've been eating, and go to healthy food, that's one step. But the second step is to eliminate the poison, the parasites in your body. Now, in the back of her book, she probably has listed about 150 or 200 different parasites that can infect our body. How do the parasites get into our body? Now, if you have a cat in the house, she said you should never have a cat in the house. Keep a cat outside. And the reason why is because the fecal matter from a cat has a lot of parasites in it, and not only does it have a lot of parasites, but viruses and bacteria attach themselves to those parasites. Well, when a cat licks its butt, licks its fur, and walks around the house, and these parasites are floating in the air. They float. They land on your furniture. They in your carpet, in your drapery, in your lampshades, in your clothing. They land every place. And when you breathe them in, they come into your system. And when they come into your system, you become their host for the rest of your life until you die. And so it's a real serious issue. Cats are the worst of the worst in terms of producing these parasites. Now they'll get into a body and they will infect a particular organ that's weak, and the doctors, the pharmaceutical, the medical mafia isn't real knowledgeable about this kind of thing. They say yes, everybody has parasites, but everybody does have parasites to some degree. But when a parasite is in your organ and it's gotten there and it's made a home and it's produced other eggs and other larvae and it's breeding more and more, it's going to start to infect other parts of your body, and doctors don't know enough to diagnose this as being a problem and or how to address specific parasites, because each parasite lives at a certain frequency, which has to do with magnetism again, because of the energy. Now, she was able to identify these various parasites by the vibration at which they lived. And she was able to take a 9-volt battery in a little zapper. I don't have one here. I lent it out. But it's you hold two handheld units with a wire connecting them that has a 9-volt battery in it, and you kill the parasites in your body by holding on to it. I mean, it's so simple, it's unbelievable. It's almost, it's incredible. So she saved this information for us to have and to know and to use. So and also take with to kill parasites, you need to take 3 different herbs. Those herbs are cloves, wormwood, and black walnut hulls, and they come in tincture form, which is the best. So you do those things, and you can deal with parasites in your body. Now, the other thing is that she said that every cancer patient has a particular parasite, and the parasite will continue to live in that person's body until the parasite is killed. And that's what she has 2 books on, and that's what it's necessary to be knowledgeable of, so that can be addressed properly. And so consequently, by changing your diet, by taking herbs to remove parasites, by having oxygen therapy, by exposing yourself to a magnetic field, you do all of those things, and I mean, it's a win-win situation for you, in my opinion. Do you have any questions?
There was something I was about to say. Oh, the zapper. I told you guys about the zapper. I have one. I have the older one. I need the leads have come out of the little piece, so I have to get another, the whole little electric piece that you can. But I have one. I told you guys about it, and if you remember, my nephew Christopher also told you guys about the zapper also. And so now this is the 3rd time, so that means you guys need to listen and get yourselves a zapper, okay? Because like they said that I had the gene. How could I have a gene? But anyway, the gene to get cancer. And that's why for so many years when I was younger, they were so busy every 6 months doing a mammogram, which was not good, because that could have been what we don't know how this happened. Okay, breast cancer does not run in my family, but yet I had a gene. Okay, so pancreatic cancer is what ran in my family, and which wasn't until my mom's generation, not before. And so So there's something definitely going on here. So, but we want to make sure that you can get up and go and get a cup of coffee and come back. And so we will be back. We will see you in a little bit, and I want you to smile. And as Rod always say,